Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk breaking in the video today, and the Houston Astros beat the Toronto Blue Jays today 9-2 in a really nice win with a 7-run first inning, and probably one of the best wins to start off the year. Well, I don't know if this was the best, game for the Astros of the whole year so far, but this was the most runs the Astros have scored. The Astros didn't up until today had not scored over 8 runs in a game. They scored 7, I think, a couple times. They scored 8 like 2 or 3 times. So they had a bunch of 8s and 7s and 6, but no 9 or 10, and they did do that today with a 7-run first inning and some runs later in the game. A couple runs later in the game, and we're going to talk about those runs and this whole game as the Astros just played a great game. Good pitching, only gave up 5 hits in this ball game, only 2 earned runs as well. Way better than the way they did last night. I mean, totally flipped the switch. Last night you lost 1-9, and tonight you win 9-2. So, the Astros don't get beat like that badly. Usually if you see the Astros lose, it's a close game. The Astros, they've been losing a couple ball games. They've lost 9 games this season, but they have not lost a lot of games. A lot of their losses have been, close games down to the end, close losses. But besides last night, that was one that, they just got their butt kicks. But tonight they reversed the switch and they got a really nice win. We're going to talk about it as the Astros win 9-2. So, obviously, like I said, 9-2, 10 hits for the Astros, 5 for the Blue Jays. 1 error in this ballgame, that is to the Blue Jays. The win goes to Javier with his second win of the season. This was his 4th start of the year. He's now 2-0, and 5 innings for him, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks given up. The loss goes to Kevin Gossman. He's 1-2, 4.2 innings pitched, 7 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, and 2 walks. Let's go over the scoring summary. In the first inning, that big first inning of 3 different hits that got the Astros on the board 7-0. Starts with the Jose Abreu RBI double to left. Yordan Alvarez scores and Mauricio Dubon scored. It's 2-0 Astros. Then Corey Julks. This is not even getting started for him. He had a really nice night. He hits an RBI double to left. Abreu scored. Tucker scored. Pena to third. 4-0 Astros. Then Jake Meyers just wipes all Pena and Julks out as Jake Meyers hits his first home run of the 2023 season. And, this was a funny moment for me, and I don't know if people can relate and if you can comment about it, but the TVs are so behind from the game, and I have my post notifications on for the Astros Twitter, and right before this home run happens, before the pitch happens, I get an alert on my iPad and my phone, Jake the Rake on Astros Twitter, and I'm like, okay, this is a home run right here. And then I was watching the game with my grandparents. I said to my grandfather, This is a confirmed home run. And the same thing, the Astros game 1, Yordan Alvarez walk-off, the same thing happened with me. I was watching the game, got an alert, Yordan Alvarez blast by Astros, or whatever it was, whatever the Astros tweeted. They tweeted a bunch of, or I think they might have tweeted a bunch of random letters out of excitement. I was like, okay, well, that's the game. Astros won it. I wasn't even, to be honest, when Yordan Alvarez hit that home run, that 3-run home run in Game 1 last year when the Astros won and came back against the Mariners in Game 1, I had no reaction. I wasn't excited. Well, I was excited, but I didn't scream or anything because I already got the alert on my phone. I'm like, okay, I know this is about to happen. And then they're all excited. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I knew that was happening, but it's always behind. The TV's always behind, and so I always get the alert on my phone before something's going to happen. Well, sometimes, luckily, most of the time, I'm not. I've learned, after that Yordan Alvarez home run, when watching the Astros, put the phone or the iPad down or away so you don't see what's going to happen. But, that was a moment where that was a great shot by Jake to take the 7-0 lead. He homered to right, 358 feet. Pena scored and Julks scored at 7-0 from there in the first inning. Great first inning. Probably one of the best. That would be one of the best innings for the Astros all season. I could be wrong. Things happen. You can score 8 innings, 9 innings in a run. I mean, you can score 8 runs, 9 runs in an inning. It rarely happens, but with the Astros offense, it can definitely happen. And I think that will be one of the best innings for the Astros this season. Then in the second inning, the Blue Jays waste no time. Chapman homered to right center, 387 feet, 1-7. But that wasn't going to lift any comeback. Then in the third inning, the Astros, they say, you hit a home run, we're going to hit one right back. Corey Julks home run to center, 424 feet, 1-8, his second career home run and his third RBI of the night. In the sixth inning, the Astros, after 3 innings of no team scoring, you got Dubon, who extended a hitting streak tonight with a single. His hitting streak is 11 games. But he gets a sacrifice fly to right, gets the RBI, and Meyers scored 1-9 Astros. So there you go. And then the eighth inning, Espinal homer to left, 377 feet, 2-9 Astros get the win. That's it. Let's go over the hitters for the Astros tonight. Dubon was 1 for 3, kept that hitting streak alive with the first inning, single to left, scored a run in this game, had an RBI with a sacrifice fly as well. David Hensley did replace him, and he had one at bat in the eighth inning and he struck out looking. Then Alex Bregman, he was 1 for 4 today. That's a wall. That's Jordan. Bregman, he singled to center in the second inning, and then he walked in the sixth inning. And then Jordan Alvarez, he walked in the first inning. Jordan has gotten on base every single game he's played this season. He's had a couple games where he has not gotten a hit, but there's been a couple games where he doesn't get a hit and he gets a walk. So Jordan has gotten on base every single game this season. That's a really nice. What is that? That's 15 games for Jordan, because he's there's been 2 games that he's missed due to rest. So in 15 games, Jordan's been on base every day or every game. Jose Abreu was 1 for 4 with his RBI double to score 2 today, and then besides that was it. He grounded out twice and struck out once swinging. Kyle Tucker was 1 for 3 with a double to third in the 5th inning and a walk in the first. And then that was it for Tucker. Pena was 0 for 3 today. He reached on first base on catcher's interference in the first inning. So he did get on base and scored a run today. But besides the catcher's interference, he was 0 for 3 with a ground out, a fly out, and a ground out. Corey Julks was amazing today, 2 for 4 with an RBI double in the first inning to score Abreu and Tucker. Pena to third, the 2 RBIs, and then the third, a home run to center, 424 feet. Astros. For the Astros, so he had 2 runs. He scored 2 runs today. He had a home run. He had 3 RBIs. Really nice day for him. Jake Meyers with a really nice day today. He hit the 3-run home run. He also, in the 6th inning, had a single to right. So one of the best games you'll see from Jake Meyers all season. Hopefully we can see better from him. But before this, we haven't seen much at all. But I hope Jake can continue to improve like this. So definitely a nice performance by Jake Meyers. First home runs of the season for Jake. First home run and RBIs for Jake Meyers of the season. His batting average goes up to 207 too with this. With those hits and home runs there. Maldonado was 1 for 3 tonight. He hit a single to left in the 6th inning to get Meyers to third, and that was it for that. And then what else for Maldi? Struck out and fouled out, and then Maldonado was replaced for Cesar Salazar with a big blowout. And Cesar Salazar did the same thing he did last night, a single to right. So last night with the Astros being down 9-1, getting their butts kicked, the Astros put in Cesar Salazar. He got his first major league hit, and tonight he sends the ball to basically the same place he did last night, but this time the score is reversed. It's 9-1 when he hits that hit. Or was it 9? No, it was 9. It was 9-2. I mean, basically the same score. Score is reversed than it was yesterday, and now it's not his first major league hit. But cool moment for Cesar Salazar right there to get his second career hit. And then let's go over the pitching for the Astros today. Went over Javier getting the win, but let's go over the 4 other innings that the bullpen was used for today. Phil Maton was used for 2 innings today, 6th and 7th inning. He was phenomenal. 2 innings, 0 hits given up, 0 walks, 0 earned runs, of course, and 4 strikeouts. He faced 6 batters in this ball game. 4 out of the 6 batters he faced were strikeouts. Phil Maton was hot today for the Astros, pitching-wise. Seth Martinez, a little bit of a struggle. Did okay. Did give up that home run to Espinal, but besides that was okay. Gave up that hit and that home run, but that was it for him, and he got a strikeout. So 1 hit given up was a home run in a 9-1 game. It doesn't hurt us at all. Ryan Stanek closes out the game for the Astros in the 9th, gives up a hit. Gives up also a walk and a strikeout. A little bit of a struggle to finish this game for the Astros. Got a couple runners on, but the Astros were still up 9-2, so it doesn't. You could get the bases loaded and score a couple runs, and the Astros still would have been fine. But you want to be able to finish it. Finish the game off better than you did. Getting 2 runners on. Giving even though it's 9-2, giving the Blue Jays a tiny bit of life. I mean, you might give them feeling like they might have a 2% chance to win with getting 2 runners on. But hopefully the Astros can, if they're in a situation like that, in a different, in the future, hopefully the Astros can finish a little bit cleaner. Gave up a walk and a hit in the final inning, but it's just fine up 9-2. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed them. Your thoughts on the Astros game for today. Really nice day to open up this series against the Blue Jays as they win 9-2. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the game for today, and peace out. Go Astros.